you've ever thought about learning to play the guitar, rest assured it requires no previous musical ability nor talent. I was a self-taught musician, and I've taught other people how to play guitar as well. I will show you in the next few minutes how to hold the guitar, how to strum the guitar, and how to learn chords in practice. It's best to learn the guitar from a seated position with the curve of the guitar resting on the leg. The elbow of the strumming hand should rest in the corner of the guitar, the thumb at about the middle of the sound hole. The fretting hand elbow should rest at the side of the body, with the hand able to comfortably reach to the end of the neck. In order to learn how to strum the guitar, one must first learn how to hold the pick. It should be placed firmly but gently between the pads of the first finger and the thumb, parallel to the side of the thumb, the back of the pick, the point of the pick perpendicular to the thumb, as well as perpendicular to the strings, and the side of the thumb parallel to the strings. Learning to strum actually involves 3 simple exercises. First, place the fretting hand over the strums to mute them. Trace a downward arc with the tip of the pick with just the wrist, and then back up in a slight crescent moon shape. Strings are muted to avoid annoying yourself. Next, mute 4 strings and start on the 5th string, repeating the exercise. Do the same thing, muting the bottom 3 strings, starting on the 4th string. This is done to build an awareness of where strings are, as well as smoothness and control. Be aware that not all chords use all 6 strings. In learning how to finger the guitar, one must be sure to place the fingertips on the strings as close to the frets as possible, and to curve the fingers in a gentle arch shape. This is good form and will build calluses and strength. Next, in learning how to play the guitar, one needs to learn how to read chord diagrams. These are simple representations of the guitar fretboard showing where frets and strings and fingers go. In this diagram, there are 3 fingers used. This is the 1st string, this is the 6th string, going from the bottom up. Frets start at the end of the neck and go forward. The D chord uses these 3 fingers and an open string. The A chord uses, again, 3 fingers, but 2 open strings. The G chord, again, uses 3 fingers and 3 open strings. This is what the circles mean in each diagram. If there's no finger on a string and no open string, that means that that string is not played. We'll come back to this chord later. Again, in learning how to play, you need to place the fingertips as close to the frets as possible, but not on top of them. If you're on top, you'll get a dull sound. Too far away, you may buzz the string. You want a clear sound. Learning the D chord, place 3 fingers on the strings as we showed in the chord diagram, and using your strum practice, make sure you're getting a clean sound, clear sound on all the strings. If the open string is not making a sound, you've touched it. You want to avoid that. The A chord again, 5 strings with 2 open. The G chord, normally with 6. Again, if a string is not sounding, you've touched it. Make sure all the strings are sounding. Now, these 3 chords can play almost any song, and they're really all that you need to finish learning to play the guitar. So I've showed you some simple exercises, some simple techniques. Now I'm going to go have fun myself.